Yeah, can we start with the same question from yesterday?
What was that?
Do you prove something about your toughness now?
Do we what, sorry?
Prove something about how tough your team can hang now?
Oh, not sure, Rich. I thought it was bar one quarter was a pretty solid game of football. Both teams going pretty hard at each other, and in the end, their ability in the third quarter to control the game was what won it for them. They got some centre bounce ascendancy. They got some territory. They kicked the ball off the ground quite a bit tonight. They had a pretty strong method, I think, around the footy, and they were able to get it forward. That was pretty telling. And once they get set up in their front half, they are hard to penetrate back the other way. Because you've got to come up and help defend, and that sometimes disrupts what. But then you play into their hands a bit. But so you're a little bit of damned if you do, damned if you don't, I think. And it's control.
What did you like about the way your team went about it tonight?
Oh, look, I thought we stuck to task a bit. We went on the field with against a great opponent, and we knew that there was going to be some challenges. I thought we didn't go away from those challenges. We welcomed them, and we responded to whatever they were, whatever time they were, and and as I said, we were forcing them to play some of their better football, and in the end, as I said, the game was won by them in that patch in the third quarter.
Is it frustrating for you that you could play like that yet you haven't done it all season?
Oh, we've done it inconsistently, is what I'd say, Ash. I'd say we have shown that we can do that, but we still haven't been able to do that against a top 8 side. Facts are, we haven't beaten one. Let's see if we can get after one and chase one down.
Did sort of start the season today? 3 quarters of pretty good footy, mixed it with the top 8 side for a lot of the game, but couldn't go with it for 4 quarters.
Yeah, probably. It says what our best is around the mark. But if you don't do it consistently for 4 quarters, you're probably not going to beat the best, and they're on top of the ladder for a reason. They're going for their 4th premiership in a row.
How difficult was it for you with losing Dean so early?
Oh, look, it's a challenge. There's no doubt it's a challenge. Brad's pretty important to us and has been in pretty reasonable nick for us. But that's a game of footy. That happens regularly. They lost a player, I think, before half-time maybe. Sometimes it's what player you lose versus what player you don't lose. I don't know. But it is significant. No one wants to lose a player, but in the end of the day, that's what you have to deal with in a footy match.
Yeah, what's he dealing with?
Brad? Look, I think he's just got bruised ribs. So he was coughing up a bit of blood. So the precaution was to make sure he's okay first and foremost. Took him off to hospital. But the report I've got back just now is that Brad's going to be okay. He'll be fine. In fact, with the 8-9 day break, whatever it might be, I'd suspect he's probably a real chance to play. So you don't take a chance when a player shows those signs. So the right thing to do was to look after him.
What about Adelaide and Boak? What did they go through?
Yeah, they were fine. They hammer copped a big whack there, and then Travis, had front-on contact in a marking contest, which you're not allowed to do, I don't think, but that's what happens.
Just on that, were you a bit baffled like everyone else about some of the umpiring tonight and the way the whistle was so happy?
Yeah, not just our team.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't just our way or a game. It was, I think sometimes the umpires have a tough job. There's no doubt about that. But there's some clarity in some things which would be nice. But it's a challenge. It's a fierce contest. They umpire what they see, and sometimes they might not always get it right. But I don't think that's deliberate in any way. It just happens.
The last 3 weeks we had 4 umpires. Do you think it's a sign that we really do need 4 rather than 3?
How many do you need? Just need to umpire the game that you see, I think. Look, I'm not going to I certainly won't be having a crack umpire because I think they do a great job. But it's a hard game to umpire. It's as simple as that. It's a hard game to umpire. You just think there's some real clear stuff that's what I hope they get right, not the 50-50 ones, because that's good luck. That's hard work.
What do you reckon your defenders would have learned tonight?
We've got great lessons. We've got great lessons. If you look at what we had out there in our back half, we have Tommy Cleary playing his 2nd game for the year. Logan Austin playing his 5th or 6th game. Darcy's still only in his 12th or 13th game. We're really young down there, and it's great. Cyril was pretty exciting. Bruce and Gunston, they've got top end talent. We know that, and Pilockway's another one. So,
how much do they learn about how a team can press against you and what you've got to do to not get trapped in some corners of the?
Yeah, I think that's a good question, because I think that's what we'll learn from that, and we'll review the game for the angles that we can learn off the the top side in the competition. So okay, well, this is what they were able to do to us at their end. This is what we weren't able to do to them sometimes at the other end. So I think it's a great opportunity for us to learn a bit off them. as much as I'm frustrated we didn't challenge them and beat them, because we know we can beat Hawthorn. You know, I don't care about whether they're on or off their games. We can beat Hawthorn, and we've been able to do that. But they deserve their ranking and rating at the top of the pops. They're a good side, but you know, it's just a little frustrating sometimes when you know you're capable, but you just can't get it.
What do you think the finals equation now? Does it get rid of that debate once and for all?
Yeah. You never say never, Rich, I reckon, and you just keep at it, and you never, footy seasons do strange things at strange times. I don't know what the next strange thing will be, but you know, it looks obvious to most of it, but we're not going to give it away. Yeah, sore back actually. A sore back, which was causing him some grief through his leg, so he was, obviously banged up a bit. But again, as I said, with the longer break that we have coming into our next game, I think he'll be a pretty good chance to play footy again. So I'm not sure, but that's what I expect.
You get players back for next match?
Yeah, we might, I think, actually. Just depends where they're all at. We'll get Jonas back from suspension, obviously, and that's been a long time. We probably get White back, maybe, I think. Maybe not this. If it's not this one, it'll be certainly just after that. Lobie, I think, is a real chance to play in our next game. And all those boys will probably take some time, so they'll take some time at lower level and hopefully get them back. But this certainly helps get some stock back on the park.
So after such a long time, you'd think White might be first SANFL rather than push them up even?
Oh, no, I think it'd be unfair after a long injury spell and significant injury spell, and we wouldn't like. I mean, we played Schultze in the SANFL, and we would have liked to have played Schultze perhaps a week or two more, but the bye was in the way. So,
putting finals totally. How do you think? What do you want to get now in the next 2 months?
I think we've got to work on parts of our game that we need to make sure that can hold up against the best teams in the competition. I think we play four of the top 8, I reckon, in the last, 7. Well, we've got 7 games to go, 4 of the top 8. So it's going to be a good opportunity for us to experience real pressure, because I think those sides will see us as a significant challenge, and they'll want to have to play at their best, and we're going to see if we can get some things better. We're going to get some experience for some players, and that will be really important for us, but we're certainly not giving the season away. We're going to keep going.
Okay, just to wrap it up, on one of your other loves, you look concerned about greyhound racing and where it's going?
That's a strange question for a after-match press conference. I love greyhound racing. I'll leave you with that.
Concerned for where it's at?
Gee, Rooch, I'm not sure. No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, so sorry.
Thanks, Kim.
New South Wales.
New South Wales.
Took me on a bit, Rich.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't. It's been banned. I haven't had a day where I haven't been probably thinking about what the news is.